put that starter. All right. Y'all want to see? All right. Well, welcome back to Big Bert's Adventures. You're in my garage, and we are talking about the 1962 Cadillac today. Oh man, we're getting in deep here. Thanks for everybody in their comments on that last video, likes and views. That was pretty cool. We actually, just so you know, I lost 9 subscribers. And then over the last 2 weeks, I've gained 12. So we're back around 691. We're almost to the 700 subscribers mark. And then we have like 651 videos or something like that. This will be 652, I believe. So, America. So, yeah, we're doing good. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's just in it for the subs, the views, the likes, the shares. You bet! I'm just bringing you content. I don't really have any other motive other than to share my experience with everybody. So, but anyway, too much talking. I did move the hood and the trunk today. I needed to get at the whole car. As you can tell, it is sitting here all sweet. Looks like a lowrider with it all. Whoop, whoop. Look at the years ago tape that I put on here. So we took off. This looks really cool. I just love the fin. Starts right here and goes all the way down. So the body looks really good. I've let it just sit out here and collect dust. That's how I feel. So it's you know, the inside's got cleaned up. Y'all saw the windshield, and now it's hopped up on a wheel. You can see here the, whoa, hello. Nope. Right there. You can see right there where that tire's blown apart. I don't know how it's surviving. And then I was just doing a little bit of repair, this one rust spot. And then working on the engine. We've got, what I got, a light down here. Let's do it. Of course, the switch is on the other side. So I ended up, the motor mounts are under there. I ended up taking this accessory bracket off earlier, and then you can see the crud that is all over the place. It's just so thick. Looks like the Titanic. So I'm just working on getting these motor mount bolts off. We got one on one side and 2 on the other, which tells me I think the exhaust manifolds have to come off. So I'm gonna try to get those off today. Bring you right along with us. Again, I've got this thing jacked up. It looks pretty funny from this side. So, yep, it's all in the air. I've got the emergency jack, and I have the jack. So it's pretty secure. It's not gonna stay like this. I just need to get my big body underneath it. And more cleaning. I mean, so much to do. But yeah, my goal today is to see what I can do about the exhaust manifold, exhaust manifolds, getting those off of there. I didn't originally want to take them off, but I don't know if I can get to those motor mount bolts without taking it off. So, whew. Anyway, I just had a big sloppy Joe meal. Laura made me some good sloppy Joes. I was under this thing, jacking it up, working really hard, and all of a sudden, 0 energy. So, but here we go. Again, we've got the car part rack going on. This is the bracket I took off earlier, accessory bracket. Must weigh 15 pounds. Holy. So, but it needs to be cleaned up, sprayed up, and it'll get put back on there when we get doing it. So, anyway, I'll bring you up under, show you what it looks like underneath. Show you what it looks like underneath, and bring you along. All right, well, here we are on the ground. But yes, this is under the engine. Right up in there, we have the exhaust manifold and some 1962 exhaust connection there. It goes all the way and pretty much V's off right there. I only have one arm because I can't fit my whole body under here. But, yep. So I thought it had an exhaust leak, but it just sounds like crap. And it's been terrible. Something's falling on me. And there's the motor mount bolts up there. So I'll just need to knock those out, and then yeah, kind of investigate what's going on here with the transmission. I've got to take it all the way back there. Oh, this is gonna be a big project. I don't know what that is. Anyway, there's not much to look down here. I'll bring you on back. Quick update on the Cadillac build. We've got the car. So I went out and got me a 2-ton floor jack, and it seems to be a little bit better jacked up. As you can tell, it's kind of crooked right now, but I got both wheels off the ground. I've got 2 floor jack stands. I've got that, I've got this jack. So I've got this one. It's got a 2.5-ton capacity on it, but it just couldn't pick it up. So, but I have it under there for emergency. I have another one over there for emergencies. And then this is basically where I'm gonna pull this hubcap and tire off and rim. That way I can work in here. And I'm gonna pull the starter, muffler, pipes, all that, get all out of the way, and start pulling the motor mounts bolts out, and then get all the pipes out of the way, get it ready to pull, work on the transmission. It's getting colder, and today I just don't feel like it. Crawling up underneath there, especially the wind picked up. Anyway, I can't speak, but we got some new shop stuff. I've got I got a old school file cabinet, metal. I'm gonna start putting parts and stuff in, just so they're out of the elements and categorized. And then I've got this guy was selling all of his shop lights. Got a really good deal on it. And then I've got the hoist, the engine hoist to put together, and so we'll be doing that. And yeah, there she sits. I'm getting some work finally done on it, but you know, we're running into winter, so winter time's gonna kill me a little bit as far as I don't like being cold. I know, right? But we're gonna get some shop lights up here. I'm gonna get them on the walls, the ceilings, you name it, everything's gonna be lit up. And then I'm gonna put 2 shop lights above the parts rack so they're lit. And yeah, we're getting ready. So I'll bring you all along. All right, well, here we are, another day up underneath the Cadillac. So we got to get the starter off. I'm working on this bolt here. Then there's a bolt way up in there that I'm working on. We'll get the starter out of the way. We'll get the exhaust out of the way. I think I can leave the manifolds on. I need to get this pipe out of the way so we can get to the motor mounts. And then on the other side as well, I've got a new jack, floor jack, and I've got everything safely put on jacks and a little more room down here. So and it's cold. It's about 30s. So I've got gloves on, which I can't really feel much. So got some new tools from Harbor Freight here. Some new shinies. They've helped out already. Let me tell you, getting those tools out of the packaging at Harbor Freight, thanks Harbor Freight. I wasted an hour of my time. All right, we'll bring you along when we see more progress. All right, I got the bolts out. I got the bolts out of the starter. Let's see if it'll come out. This is not the greatest place. Okay, let's see. Look at all the grime under here, man. It's so nasty. Oh, there it comes. Oh. There it is. Oh, that's gross. Oh, this shit is falling on my head. Yep. Oh, yep. I just need to get it out a little more. Let's see if we can place you guys over here. See what I'm doing. Hi. All this stuff falling at my face. All right. Just have half an inch and that's starter's out of there. Gotta get those wires off. Right. There we go. Ah. Well. Oh, it was already broke off. Oh, there. Great. Okay. And of course, it's turned that direction. Let's get. Oh, don't want to crush me once it comes down. Come on, baby. There we go. The starter is off. Okay. Of course. Oh, man. Okay. Put the starter on here. All right. Y'all want to see? There we go. All right, look at there. Get some light. It's just really tight down here, guys. Sorry. Yep. So we're gonna get that exhaust flange off right there, and then move on to the motor mount bolts. It's pretty disgusting. Yeah. Let's go. And the exhaust off on this side, on the passenger side. Oof. Little shotgun. Wow. go. See that? Oh man. That's the cross exhaust pipe there. Just leave it like it is. But up in here, oh yeah. So there's the motor mount bolts that I was trying to get to. And there's the exhaust. So let's see if we can get those off of there. Alright, sorry about the camera being smeary. That's all I could do laying down here, but I'm getting the motor mount bolts out, which have really turned out to be the hardest part of this, which I thought was going to be something else, but you can see them up in there. I'm having to use this turn around 90 degree whatever to get them out, and then hopefully, so we're going to turn it to where it slips on. At some point it'll slip on, I hope. All right, well, we're back. Just showing you here. Got the motor mount bolts off up there. Got the exhaust crossbar out. Got the starter out. I had to unhook some lines, transmission lines there. And on the next video, we'll be working on this side. Trying to get the motor mounts out there. You can tell this thing was and is completely nasty. It's so dirty, you guys. So anyway, all right guys, well, thanks for watching getting the passenger side, hold on, getting the passenger motor mount bolts out. They are completely done. Got the starter out. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, hold on, let me get something to grab it with. Yikes, look how caked it is. Looks pretty good. The teeth look pretty good. This is the original, so yeah, we got some numbers there, but it's pretty dirty, and yeah, I don't know if that's gonna go back in or not, but yeah, connectors look pretty healthy. It's definitely 1962. Look at that cast iron. Ooh. And it weighs about 30 pounds. So anyway, so got the starter out. Yes, got the motor mount bolts, got the a lot of stuff moved around down there. Now we're gonna go to the other side and get the motor mounts bolts out on that other side, but that'll be on the next video. I'm gonna try to get a video out today and try to get a video out probably Wednesday-ish. It is Thanksgiving week. I am off for the week, so that's pretty cool. Just to kind of give you a recap, here's all the parts I've taken off so far. Got that cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, so it's coming apart pretty good. I'd have to say not a lot of complaints. As you can tell, we got a lot of dirt, we got a lot of oil. This engine has never been removed, so it's a good thing we're doing this. But yeah, so you can tell it's pretty dirty. Oh man, I can't wait to get it out of there. So, but while we were working on this side next, you can see right there, there's, let me see if I can stick you down in there real quick. There's the motor mount bolts right there behind the manifold. So we'll knock that out. And again, thanks you guys for the support. This is a dirty job. If you know me, two things I don't like to do as a mechanic is be on the ground. So I'm learning how to do that. I find I'm using the roller for some things, but the old school scooting around on the concrete is probably the best for me. And then the good thing about this project, when I get tired, I'm done. I'm just done for the day. So, but again, give me a like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.